So currently we are halfway through the seasonal anime of 2022, and I really wanted to share with all of you some of the newest magic anime with a powerful protagonist from this year. These are all very new anime series that you can watch or check out right now. Some have finished while others may still be airing. If you're new around here, then please make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notifications bell icon turned on to stay up to date with the latest anime news and recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video. Let us begin this list with a new isekai series named Black Summoner. Now, aside from many generic-looking isekai, this actually looks very promising to be a good one. So the protagonist exchanges all of his previous life memories for more power in the isekai life he's about to enter as a monster tamer. Now, the thing is, monster tamers are rare and aren't very powerful, but he, on the other hand, possesses powerful skills at a very low level, giving him a massive head start at conquering quests to achieve higher ranking status. So far, I am very pleased with what I've seen so far, and I hope it continues to do well as the show goes on. So have you ever wanted to be isekai to another world only to die on the very same day? Well, if that is the case, then this here is the Executioner and her way of life. This is a very unique isekai, unlike anything I've seen before. Great concept, cool characters, but sadly, it is so underrated that it really deserves more attention. The protagonist, Menno, is an executioner who deals with the lost ones, and those are people who were summoned to another world. They could have powerful abilities and might pose a threat to humanity and must be dealt with through pretty much killing them. Upon trying to kill one of the lost ones, it turns out that they have the power to reverse time and come back to life, almost making them immortal. How can Menno kill that person, I wonder? I'm sure there must be a way to deal with such power in the very end. Princess Connect is one of those fantasy series you can possibly not enjoy. Much like any comedy series, this is one to watch for sure. Variety of cool, quirky characters, fun storyline, and beautiful animation. Of course, you are down to check out something like this. This is still recently very new for its second season, so you'll get a lot of cool, enjoyable moments with the group as they fight monsters, live together, eat food together, and overall have a great time as one big happy family. Now we're moving to another brand new fantasy magic series called Dawn of the Witch. Now, who here actually remembers The Grimoire of Zero, which is an anime that aired quite a few years back and was fairly solid, but this one here is actually a direct sequel to Dawn of the Witch with brand new characters and also familiar returning faces. It's not the best thing I've watched, but neither is it the worst, so I think you can definitely get a nice watch from this. Vermalion Gold is a newly airing anime, and boy, you guys are in it for quite a joyful ride with this anime. So the protagonist is seen as a weakling in this magic school and needs to summon a creature and form a contract with it before the end of the day, or he pretty much won't be able to graduate to next year. And upon trying to summon, he really can't do anything, but that is until he found a mysterious book, and upon trying to summon, he actually did it. He ended up receiving a high-leveled demon that was trapped for hundreds of years since they are extremely dangerous, but she actually agreed to become his familiar. Now this anime here might be a little on the generic side of things, but for what it's worth, it does have a very overpowered protagonist indeed. This one is called My Isekai Life. So the protagonist gets isekai to a fantasy world as a powerful monster tamer. However, that class is seen as quite a weak one since it can't possibly be powerful enough to do things on its own. However, he is equipped with multiple slimes with different magical attributes. This man can do anything to beat an entire army of monsters. The only thing I wish is that it could have, followed the manga, a bit better since it did skip a lot of important info. But other than that, give this series a try.
一つ聞きたいのだが、このローブは私には少々派手ではないか。
そんなことはありません。
The great return of the Ainz-Ul Gon, the leader of the underworld, and his journey to rule the world is now back in action. It's been quite a few years, but Studio Madhouse is finally back to bring us the long-awaited 4th sequel to Overlord. It's just so good to be able to witness the characters once again after so long, the Ainz and the Albedo interactions, and possibly the insane amount of action that awaits. Boy, I cannot wait to see this.
魔導国の向かう先か。
Next up on the list is a fantasy series with a hero who joins the dark side. This is called I'm Quitting Heroing.
これは採用間違いなし。
採用に決まったらがボケー。
The protagonist Leo used to be a glorious hero who saved countless people from the wrath of the Demon Lord's army, but one day, due to the fear of people thinking Leo could become a villain and rule the world at any time for being too powerful, he was then exiled from the kingdom and was left with nowhere to go at all. That is until, however, he decided to join the ranks of the Demon Lord's army.
教えて差し上げましょう。本物のイガフレアというもの。
The greatest Demon Lord is reborn as a typical nobody. Now this is an action-packed series of a very powerful Demon Lord who reincarnates himself because he was just too powerful in order to find a worthy opponent with equal skill. However, even after his reincarnation, he was indeed still too powerful for this world and is very much quite similar to Misfits of Demon Lord Academy with Anoso Voldigod. Both anime share quite a lot of similarities.
違い、魔力を消費せず、魔法陣の形成もわずかな時間ですね。
Of course, many love Demon Lord anime, and you definitely would want to give this anime a watch.
我先に逃げ出す。所詮は盗賊か。なら遠慮はいらないな。全員俺の経験値になってもらおう。
Now finally on the list we have is a brand new cultured isekai series that I can't wait to witness throughout its airing time, Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. This isekai is where things get heated up for us cultured people out there. A protagonist gets isekai to a game world with weak looking stats but powerful equipment which allows him to defeat stronger enemies and get quickly noticed by others. Other than the protagonist being, a gamer, we are still yet to see how the harem will develop. But if I were you, I'd watch the uncensored version because that is where the magic happens.
そう、ここは現実世界だ。俺はこれからこの世界で。
The end of the video has now been reached by you lovely watchers, so thank you all for sticking around. If I've managed to leave any anime out in particular that you thought would be a great addition on the list, then let me know in the comment section down below as I'd love to hear your very own opinion. Or just comment down below what you thought about the video in general as I'd always appreciate the feedback. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one!